I'm the king of the world! Really? Have you ever wondered what the king of the world looks like 23 years later? Or what the love life of the legendary Rose David looks like? Or if the lover Kel Hockley found his soulmate? Hello everyone and welcome to Top Things! Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the sensational video that follows. Even following 23 years, individuals are as yet discussing the film Titanic. It very well might be almost 4 hours in length, yet Titanic is one of those movies you can consistently look after and over once more. The film was delivered on December 19, 1997 and turned into the most elevated netting film ever until 2010. Investigate the cast at that point and now. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio played the unrivaled Jack Dawson, the gifted craftsman who Rose David Bucharest becomes hopelessly enamored with while on board the Titanic. The job launched Leonardo to superstardom and he stays one of Hollywood's most notorious entertainers. The entertainer has featured in various unimaginable films throughout the long term, including Catch Me If You Can, Gangs of New York, The Departed, The Aviator, Inception, Django Unchained, The Great Gatsby, The Wolf of Wall Street, and that's just the beginning. He rejoined with his Titanic co-star Kate in Revolutionary Road. In the wake of being assigned multiple times, Leo at last won his first Oscar in 2016 for his presentation in The Revenant. He was assigned again for his job in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Leo, who is additionally a natural dissident, has portrayed various narratives. Concerning his affection life, the marvelous entertainer is as yet carrying on with the Lone Ranger life. He's dated various models throughout the long term, including Gisele Bündchen, Barry Filey, Tony Garn, just as Blake Lively and supposedly Rihanna. He's been dating Camila Morrone since 2017. Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet, 45, played the amazing Rose David Bucharest in Titanic, and the film made Kate a global star. She got an Oscar designation for her presentation. Kate has had an uncommon profession, having featured in a variety of films like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Little Children, The Holiday, Revolutionary Road, Steve Jobs, and then some. She's been assigned for Oscars multiple times. Kate won her first Oscar for Best Actress for her presentation in The Reader. She most as of late featured in the sentimental show Among It Close by Saoirse Ronan. She's featuring in the forthcoming HBO restricted arrangement Mare of Easttown and will play genuine picture taker Lee Miller in a biopic. Kate is additionally rejoining with Titanic chief James Cameron in Avatar 2, which will be delivered in 2022. Kate has been hitched multiple times. Her most recent marriage was to Edward Abel Smith in 2012. She has 3 children. Billy Zane. Billy Zane played Titanic lowlife Kel Hockley. Zane, Sparta's Rose's rich, controlling life partner, was and keeps on being one of the entertainer's most striking jobs. His job acquired him a designation for Best Lowlife at the MTV Movie Awards, just as a Blockbuster Entertainment Award. Zane was additionally designated for a SAG award for his job. Before playing the character, Zane had 2 screen jobs in 1986 film Back to the Future and the 1986 film Critters. Zane repeated his Back to the Future job in the subsequent portion delivered in 1989 and later depicted Hughie Warner in the film Dead Calm featuring Nicole Kidman. Zane additionally showed up in an assortment of movies that incorporate The Believer, close by Ryan Gosling, which won the Grand Jury Prize at the 2001 Sundance Film Festival. Zane likewise showed up on Broadway in Chicago, where he depicted the character Billy Flynn. The Titanic entertainer additionally had a repetitive job on Charmed and voiced the principal adversary in the computer game Kingdom Hearts. Zane as of late featured on the freeform show Guild, which was dropped after 1 session. Frances Fisher. Frances Fisher, 68, played Ruth David Bucharest, Rose's anxious social climbing mother in Titanic. She proceeded to star in movies like True Crime, Laws of Attraction, The Kingdom, Jolene, The Lincoln Lawyer, and The Roommate. The entertainer as of late featured as Jane Crawford in the widely praised restricted arrangement Watchmen in 2019. She played Elaine in the Netflix occasion film Holiday. Kathy Bates. Katie Bates, 72, played Molly Brown, aka the unsinkable Molly Brown, in the 1997 film. At that point, she was an Oscar champ for her job in Misery. She proceeded to procure an extra 3 Oscar gestures for her exhibitions in Primary Colors, About Schmidt, and Richard Jewell. Katie rejoined with Leonardo and Kate in 2008 film Revolutionary Road. Her different movies incorporate The Waterboy, The Blind Side, On the Basis of Sex, Rumor Has It, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. The adored entertainer has additionally had an effective TV vocation and gotten 14 Emmy selections. She has won Emmys for her parts on 2.5 Men and American Horror Story. Katie has showed up in 5 periods of American Horror Story, and she is set to return for the 10th season. Katie was determined to have ovarian malignant growth in 2003. She was later determined to have boson disease in 2012 and went through a twofold mastectomy. Victor Garber. Victor Garber, 71, played Thomas Andrews, the manufacturer of the Titanic. Victor has had an extraordinary vocation across film, TV and the stage. Notwithstanding Titanic, his other significant motion pictures incorporate Legally Blonde, Milk, Argo and as of late Happiest Season. The entertainer featured as Jack Bristow for 5 seasons, close by Jennifer Garner in the ABC arrangement Alias. He showed up in a few other TV shows like Modern Family, The Orville, Glee, Damages and Schitt's Creek. Victor was an arrangement customary for over 2 seasons on Legends of Tomorrow, playing Dr. Martin Stein. In 2018, he played Horace Vandergelder in the Broadway restoration of Hello Dolly. Victor began dating Rainer Andresen in 2000. They wedded in 2015. Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton played Brock Lowett, the fortune tracker looking for the renowned Heart of the Ocean. At the time Titanic was delivered, Bill was one of Hollywood's best entertainers, having featured in significant films like Twister, Apollo 13 and True Lies. Bill kept on featuring in motion pictures like Mighty Joe Young, Edge of Tomorrow, Nightcrawler, and that's just the beginning. He outstandingly featured as Bill Hendrickson in the HBO arrangement Big Love from 2006 to 2011. He acquired 3 Golden Globe designations during the show's run. Bill got an Emmy assignment for his part in the miniseries Hatfield and McCoys. The entertainer unfortunately kicked the bucket of a stroke on February 25, 2017. He was only 61 years of age. His last TV job was the CBS TV arrangement Training Day. His last film appearance was in The Circle. Susie Amis Cameron. Susie Amis Cameron, 58, played Lizzie Colbert, Rose's granddaughter in a film. Following Titanic, Susie just had 3 more film appearances before she resigned from acting in 1999. She wedded Titanic chief James Cameron in 2000. They have 3 children together. Since giving up acting, Susie has gotten a lobbyist. Susie is focused on our wild living Earth, with an accentuation on plant-based food to address environmental change. She composed on her authority side. She is the author of Verdient Foods, Cameron Family Farms, Food Forest Organics and Plant Power Task Force. Susie likewise dispatched Red Carpet Green Dress, which centers around manageable style. Gloria Stewart. Gloria Stewart played a more seasoned rendition of Rose in the film. At the opportunity Titanic arrived out, Gloria had been acting since the 1930s. Gloria procured an Oscar designation for Best Supporting Actress at 87 years of age for playing Rose. She remains the most seasoned truly acting candidate. After Titanic, Gloria kept on acting. Her last job was in the film Land of Plenty in 2004. Gloria kicked the bucket in her rest of respiratory disappointment in 2010. She was 100 years of age. David Warner. English entertainer David Warner played Cal's friend and individual scoundrel Spencer Lovejoy in the film. Before taking on the job, Warner made his expert acting introduction in front of an audience at the Royal Court Theatre in 1962 in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Sometime thereafter, he likewise featured in Much Ado About Nothing and A Four-Night Come in London. Subsequent to joining the Royal Shakespeare Company, he was projected in The Tempest, Julius Caesar, and Henry VI Parts 1, 2 and 3. In 1963, Warner made his film debut as the despicable character in Tom Jones. He later featured in the BBC TV arrangement Henry VI. Warner proceeded to assume other despicable jobs. The Omen, Throne, The 39 Steps, Time After Time, Hannah's War, and that's just the beginning. In 1981, Warner got an Emmy for his supporting entertainer part in the miniseries Masada. Aside from Titanic, one of Warner's most eminent jobs is his appearances in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, and Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. In 2001, he got back to the stage following a 3-decade rest in the Broadway restoration of Major Barbara. Jonathan Hyde. In Titanic, Jonathan Hyde played Bruce Ismay, the overseeing overseer of the White Star Line. Prior to showing up in the Oscar-winning film, Hyde had a set-up profession in theater. An individual from the Royal Shakespeare Company, Hyde featured in the variety of theater jobs that included Camino Real, Indians, Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet and Masquerade with the Glasgow Citizens Theatre. One of his most mainstream films jobs before featuring the high-earning film was a tracker in Jumanji. After Titanic, Hyde's other films jobs included Anaconda, The Mummy and Einstein. Hyde has likewise shown up on TV programs, for example Christmas Peak and the miniseries Dinotopia, and keeps on voicing a part in the Vivified Netflix show Trollhunters. Who remains your favorite actor? I bet on DiCaprio. Leave a comment, subscribe and don't forget to turn on notification to be notified when a new video appears. Take care of yourself.